All right, Vic, by the time the readers are seeing this, it's probably old news.
Yeah.
We want to talk about it anyway.
Good news.
But good news. And everybody likes reliving good news. And the New York Football Giants beating the 15-1 Green Bay Packers at Lambeau Field, dominating the game. I mean, really dominating the game.
They really did look like the better team, just physically the better team.
Just you are better. The outcome really was not in doubt after like halftime. Really after completing that Hail Mary to half, you should have felt like the Giants, won that game.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what's your takeaway from the game? You know, are we for real? Are we Super Bowl contenders? What do you think?
I think at this point you have to say we're for real. We're in the Final Four.
Right.
So, number one, we really did physically beat the Falcons.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
24-2 at home, and the Falcons were a good team. We physically beat that good team. Then we play the 15-1 Packers, who, yes, have their defensive issues, but have a very, very proud and dominant offense. However, there's a little bit of a rust factor in there. Aaron Rodgers hadn't played since before Christmas.
Right.
3 weeks. Not playing quarterback in the NFL, a little soft, right? Possibly. So I think there was a little bit of a rust factor. However, we were on the road, and we looked like the physically better team. It looked like we pushed them around, not just at the skill positions, but in the trenches.
I think that's what shocked me too, is we looked like a better team from the get-go, the first snap. Packers had a few drops. You know, our defensive line kind of came alive when it mattered. Osi Umenyiora had 2 big sacks. Michael Boley, a guy who had been benched at linebacker earlier in the season, also had 2 sacks. Huge game. Osi Umenyiora had a huge game. I mentioned it again.
He guaranteed beating the
That's right. I mean,
Niners.
His big thing was actually that swipe when he knocked the ball away from Rodgers' hand.
Boley guaranteed beating the Niners.
Boley. Okay. Hey, well, as far as I'm concerned, they can all do it because we're gonna beat the Niners. But just covering this game, I mean, if you guys saw it, so we don't need to hit every play, but we can discuss the horrible officiating during that game.
I was about to say the drops. Although the Green Bay Packers had a lot of drops, that was more than canceled out by the fact that the officials were once again doing everything they could to keep the Packers in the game.
Yeah, I mean, 2 big touchdowns. I mean, 2 of the 2 touchdowns that the Packers had. One came on a fumble that they fumbled. They clearly fumbled. It was called on the field that the player was down. Coughlin reviewed it. This was early, I want to say, first or second quarter.
Initial call.
Initial call was fumble.
Fumble.
Right. And then they, on the field, reversed it to down by contact, which was a crazy thing because it was a clear Giants recovery. So one of those where if you review it on the film, then the Giants would clearly get the ball. So with that, they review. Everybody watching at home, the millions of people watching at home, see that whoever was carrying the ball, knees are up in the air, he's falling down, ball's loose, and somehow the referee doesn't see that. Gives the ball back to the Packers. They go down and score a touchdown.
Former head of NFL officials reporting for Fox says, I don't know what the heck's
going
on here, guys.
And which, that guy, I forget his name, is Mike Piera, I want to say something. Kind of, generally you don't be that interested in a head of officiating guy. But he's actually a very good guy to listen to. So when he comes on, listen to what he says. He really interprets the rules the proper way. He's the one who agreed that when Victor Cruz gave himself up on that one play a few weeks back, I forget who it was against the Cowboys, he's down, technically. So listen, he was right, and he said he didn't understand what the officials were seeing there. That was 7 points. Another 7 points, this was later in the game, on a just garbage helmet-to-helmet contact on Aaron Rodgers.
OC, helmet-to-helmet contact call. There was no helmet-to-helmet contact.
I mean, if you're Aaron Rodgers,
I was facing this way.
I'm this way. I'm coming this way. I'm this.
Boom.
I mean, I'm OC. My helmet is down. It's on your back. And yes, it's a nice drive to the ground, but a completely legal hit.
Totally legal. Yeah, you got to hit hard. Guess what? That's football.
Yeah, I mean, it was like 3rd and 13 or something on that play, which he
automatic first down.
Right, threw for an incompletion. It would have been a 4th down. They would have had to kick. Automatic 15 yards and a first down. They go down and score 7 more gift points from the officials.
Then the third bad call, even though it didn't result in a touchdown, was a horrendous spot on behalf of the Giants. It was 3rd and 1. First down, I thought pretty clearly, but at least warranted a measurement. Okay? Nope.
That's right.
Bad spot, number 1. They called it right there in the Fox telecast. Bad spot. Didn't even call for a measurement. Coughlin already had one call, one time I taken away because he threw one red flag, which was erroneous in the referee's viewpoint. Then The first down is not even reviewed. Punt, Packers get the ball back. That would have been a huge first down because it was on the Packers side of the field. We would have been driving, could have potentially taken away points.
Yeah, agreed. It was horrible officiating, and we'll see if the NFL will allow the Giants to beat the 49ers this Sunday.
Yeah, and kudos to Mike Wilbon for tweeting during the game. He's a Chicago guy.
Yeah.
Right? He's not a Giants guy. Tweeting that what the heck's going on here? These are the worst officials I've ever seen.
Fix was in.